get you out there. All right, man. So my name was Jav. We're doing 21 laps here in the 992 with. So how do you say your first name correctly?
That one is Noraria, but you can call me Norik.
Norik. And then how do you say your last name for the video?
Kucharian.
Kucharian. Cool, man. So I know you've been here before. You kind of already know the drill, but just to recap, markers, orange cones are going to be your braking zone. First green will be your turn-in point. You've driven the 992, so you kind of know how it handles on the steering for the corners. It just requires you to be smooth, never just aggressively flick it into a corner. Apex cones will be the green on the inside. Try to stay off the raised curbing on this track. Paint is fine to run up on. I will mention that we are gluing down some reflectors in turn 1 and turn 5. So there's some small orange cones along the inside of the candy stripe. So just try your best to not hit those and punt them off the track or anything. When it comes to acceleration, I mean, we got a lot of laps, so I can kind of watch and see what your habits are like out there. Just make sure you're properly unwinding the car coming off the corners, not holding onto those turns too tight. Passing, so I'll keep an eye out behind us. It's not too busy of a session, but if there is someone there, we'll move over, hazards, hand on, we'll get them by. If you catch someone, they'll throw hazards, move over, hand on, we'll go by. And then are you comfortable with paddle shifting?
Yeah.
Cool. So gears on this car are not too crazy, not a ton of shifting, but I will give you my shift points around the track in the beginning, just to kind of get you in the flow. And then if it looks like we're above that point and we need to kind of change our shift points, then we'll do so from there.
Okay.
Other than that, how long has it been since you've been on track?
It was about probably 6 months ago.
Okay, it's not too long.
No.
You know, take your time in the beginning, get warmed up, get the tires warmed up, feel out the track and everything. It is a little bit dusty, not too crazy after warm-ups and everything, but just something to be aware of. Keep the eyes up, be safe, have some fun, and then, yeah, we'll kind of play it by ear out there with the lap breakdowns.
Okay.
Just by default, I'm probably going to do 7 cool down, 7 cool down, and then we'll do the last 7 after that. So let's get you out there, man. Have some fun.
All right.
Go ahead, do manual. We'll go straight and then to the right. Cool. Go right up behind this Aston Martin here. Then we'll stop at the. Oh, you can stop at the last orange cone. I'm going to give him a little bit of breathing room. And we got the Cayenne coming.
Yeah.
All right, we're clear. Stay to the right coming out.
All right.
Cool. One more. Then you can start coming left. All right, so first brakes on. Get a feel for the brakes coming in. We'll go to third. Nice smooth steering here. Then watch these paint. Oh, actually, they got rid of them. Okay, sweet. All right, so middle of the track here. We want to brake straight to the green. Keep it up nice and high. Then we're going to start steering it to that apex. Don't need much throttle here, just a bit. Coming back left, squeezing into it, sticking to the left. Decreasing throttle, then back to the right. We're going to brake firm for a sec. Get it steered in. Nice straight line. Watch this guy. Yeah. Okay, we can go inside on the Cayenne. This is a bit of a weird pass. Keep it in second gear, lowest though. Upshift to second. Sweet. Alright, so nice firm brakes coming in. Down to third. So keep it, yeah, third gear for this one. Get it all lined out. Eyes on green, brake straight. Tires on the entry. Try to use third gear at lowest there.
Third gear?
Yeah, for that section, second gear's too choppy. We'll decrease a bit into here. Brakes on. Steer in, nice smooth release. Yeah, third gear for this too. Brake firm. You can do second gear here. Take it up wide and then drop down. We're kind of hugging this a little tight,
yeah.
And then you want to aim for this light pole coming out.
This car is so good.
It's an amazing car. Firm brakes. Down to third. It's kind of just use roll speed through the transition instead of braking in the middle.
I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
This one just a little bit tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was too much.
Very good. Just a little bit through here. Back to our left. Decrease it a bit. Take it to the right. Brakes on. Yeah, we're kind of diving that one a little too much. Brake firm. Go up near that white cone, and then you want to steer in from there.
I see.
And then
Yeah,
aim for
makes
that
sense.
hole coming out. Yeah, see the difference? There you
Totally,
go.
totally.
Yeah,
Eyes had to be higher too.
yeah. Brakes on. Down to third. And then instead of accelerating, activate through here, just let the roll speed
I
kind
see.
of transition, then roll in from there.
Gotcha. Inside?
Yeah, you can go inside, just be slow on this pass. Don't want to lose it with him on the outside.
Yeah, you're right into it.
Yeah. Some third gear here. Okay. So this one we need to stick right more, add brake here, trail it in a bit more, and then release, get it straight.
I see. Yeah, it
Yeah.
opens up the turn.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Firm brake, down to second, wide at first, dropping down, eyes on apex, and now eyes are up to that light pole. Try to go a little less wide on the exit though.
A little less wide out.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, not braking really here.
I don't want to spoil their fun.
Yeah, you're good. You can
Inside?
go outside. Yeah,
Outside?
I'm giving you outside. Brakes on. I'd like to see a little bit of a wider entry for this turn too,
Gotcha.
because you're getting choked right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood. I feel it too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's slowing you down through all here, and then you're having to accelerate too much there. So bring some brakes in, trail it in a bit. Front brake, down to second. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Like right, perfect, yeah, nice.
Now if I can get corner 3 right.
We'll get it. I'll fix it right now. Brakes in. Down to third. Good. Kind of trail it a
Throttle
bit.
here,
balance.
just roll. Yeah.
Yep. You want to wait till it gets right there and start picking up. So here we need to brake, aim to the green, take it up higher, and then start cutting just before that green.
Understood.
That was the line. We just need to clean it up.
Yeah.
That's all.
And then this opens up better as a
Yeah.
result.
You just
Yes.
gotta watch this transition here because you carry a lot of speed. Decrease it a bit. Brake firm. Brakes on. Down to second. Nice. That was good.
Felt good.
Yeah, that was really nice. Brake. Down to third. Alright, let's take a cool down lap on this one.
Right now.
Yep. Just an easy lap with the brakes, take a
All
little
right. So I'm
breather.
gonna do the line, but nice and cool. Is that okay?
Yeah.
right,
so
so-
overall, everything's looking pretty good. It's just little tiny nuances right now.
Yeah.
So this one looks nice. Steering in, I like to go just before that second green.
Yeah.
And then it's just maintenance throttle through here. It's just kind of holding the momentum.
And then
Well-
a little bit lift off here so it kind of turns in better. I see.
So in the GT3, you'll actually benefit more from just keeping a little bit of gas on.
Got it.
So not like an active acceleration, but just keeping the weight there to keep the
Maintenance
rear
throttle.
planted.
Got it. Yep.
Here, you don't need second gear for this turn. You're going fast enough to where once you get to this point, the RPMs are going to be high enough to carry third. If anything, it's just giving you engine braking and making your car buck loose going into that turn 7. So I would say give third a shot, see how it feels.
So don't downshift there is what
Not
you're
for
saying.
that one. Yeah, this
Okay.
one's fine going into
Yeah.
second. I like your line a lot through here right now, but I feel like using second gear in turn 7 is actively hurting you more than it's actually helping you coming through that
Understood.
section. Everything else looks pretty good. So I'm gonna keep on just looking for little things,
Okay.
but
Am I good to go, or do you want to?
Yeah, we'll pick it up after turn 1 here. Just give it the straightaway to cool down a little more. Running a little bit hot, so we'll turn this down a bit. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling warmed up?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so we can get back to it now. Cool. Brakes in, nice big wide line. Tad early on the cut, but it's because of this guy.
Outside?
Yeah, it's cool. Just keep it smooth on this one because we're a bit tight. Nice. And yeah, so brake on here. A little bit hot.
Yeah, that was too
Yeah,
hot.
sorry, I had to help you a little. There you go. Brakes in. Down a second. Yeah, that line is beautiful. Nice. There you go. Brakes firm. Down third. Okay. I got something for you there next lap. We're going to change that first turn.
Okay.
And take it wide.
Understeer,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, felt that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Then you got a lot of speed, so brake firm coming in. Yeah, that one's right on the limit right now.
Gotcha. No faster.
Yeah. Firm, down a second.
This engine is freaking nuts.
Yeah, man. Brakes on. Down. Okay, brakes in. Set it up. Kind of drag the brake a little longer, and then dump. Yeah.
I see.
That'll help you understeer a little
Yes.
bit. There you
Copy
go.
that, man.
Yep.
I got you.
Nice. Start braking there. Drag it in just a bit. Yeah. That was pretty good. Nice. Down. This guy's not going to give you a pass right now, I guess. Which guy? Left side.
Left side?
Yep. Front brake. Down.
A little bit too much curb.
Yeah, so I was going to say turn in a little later for that turn 1.
Turn a little later.
Yeah, more towards the green. You're about a foot before. Oh, this guy's hazard's not on. He doesn't see you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Go.
Inside?
Go inside, yeah. Just watch, we're a bit offline there. Okay. A little less into there. Bring it back over. Start braking. Drag it in a bit.
I see. Yeah, it like sets me up nicer.
Yeah. You just need some weight on the front tires. Again, get a downshift. We're getting some traffic now. Left side.
Alright, so tell me again what we're doing here.
So a little bit closer to the green. So brake firm. Down. Like more right there.
I see. Like,
Yeah, kind of
you
square it off.
later turn in what
Just
you're
a,
saying.
just a tiny bit.
Gotcha.
Brake firm. We're gonna
Alright,
go
it's a
inside.
tight turn.
Yeah, be careful on that one again.
Yep. I got you, man.
All right.
Keeping it safe.
Yeah. Third gear here. A little tight. Smooth through this one. Yeah. Brakes on. A little bit out of shape here. Yeah. That. So we're right on the limit there.
I got
There you go. You're good. Firm. Gotcha.
Should we do a cool down?
We'll get one after this next one.
Okay.
There you go. Because we're a little bit hot.
Oh, the patrol is out.
after the front straight. Brakes in. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll take the pull down. Looking pretty good. I think that one turn where we had that little buck right there, we're just like so close to the limit in that turn that we really just got to watch that entry. But that's really the only spot that's kind of on the edge.
So let me in a slow mode go there and talk that through. So
yeah, so I'll kind of show you. Like this section's good. Be careful with this turn because you're pretty close to the limit on this one, the exit. But you got the car control to be able to get through it. Okay. Stay to the left. Yeah, I'm gonna let this guy play. So when you come into here, the goal is to get to the right, get a little bit of weight on the brake, not really that much of a slowdown, more just dragging it to help you set. You need to be
straight. Is it trail braking more or less, or no into that?
I don't like, yeah, I mean,
I know it's a dangerous term.
Yeah, like trail braking is not a big deal as far as like safety and stuff. If you're an experienced driver, it's not that hard to do, but I don't like to use the term trail braking for that term because you're not really actively trying to slow down at the apex.
I see.
You
just want to put a few extra pounds up front, basically.
Basically, yeah, because right now when we come in too hot, we're dumping the brake just before the turn in, so then you're losing your front end weight, and that's what's pushing you towards the curb coming through there. Stay to the left. So yeah, just kind of keep playing with that, and keep in mind that we're already pretty much maxed out as far as how much speed we can carry through that apex.
Just smooth it out and work on the minutia, yeah.
Now it's just refining stuff. It's getting everything smooth and kind of finessing it. But yeah, everything else looks pretty nice. Car control's great.
I know your job is super difficult, but one thing, oversteer, I understand it, and I'm not late with my hands. Typically, I autocross a lot too. So
nice.
I'm gonna stay to the left.
Yeah, you can stay to the outside here.
Just to put you into a bit of a comfort mode.
No, yeah, it's when I step in, it's more just because if I don't step in, something does
whatever
happen.
you want to do, but just for your own, like.
No, I mean I've seen it already with you. You have the car control. I feel the car moving, and your hands are actively controlling. So I think we're good.
Not to say don't correct me, but just for your own like comfort, because I couldn't do your job.
Yeah, it can be tough, man, for sure.
Like, I don't know what this guy doing.
Yeah, but I mean when you're doing a high lap count like this, you do start to develop a bit of a trust for the driver because you see them in certain situations, and that definitely helps. Stay on the outside, right? Yeah. So we should be good to get back up to speed. Temps are down now.
Yep.
Cool. All right, man.
Let's do it. Party on.
And down to third.
Understood.
Yep.
Understood, yeah.
And just maintenance through here. Nice. Alright. Watch this one, get your brake going. You got it.
Yeah, no, but that's not fast.
Yeah, you're good. Second, nice.
can do it.
And a third, good. Balance that way.
It's amazing, the mid-car, the RS doesn't feel as balanced as this. So physically it makes no sense.
This car, in my opinion, is a lot more controllable than the RS,
Yeah.
the Gen 1.
It was okay, I wasn't so impressed.
Yeah. A little wide. Okay, cool. So let it get straight, brakes on, trail it in just a bit, then release. Brake firm. Nice. There you go. Ah, that was a good lap. Nice. Brakes on. Down a third. Still turning it a little bit early there again.
Early?
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit. So start picking it back up. Okay. Wait for that cone. Yeah.
Dove down too early.
You kind of see it too.
Yeah, I know. It's just like
It pinches you off. We'll go right side. Looks like.
right side.
Yeah. Just watch this tight line. There you go. Start braking, drag it in a bit.
Break in a straight line, set up, and then go.
Yeah. Brake, down a second. This turns nice. Looking like right side. Yep. Brake, down a third.
In a way, you probably tell people to stay off the paint, right? A little bit, because it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
I mean, just the raised part. Yeah, wait a little longer. There you go.
A little better. I'm
Yeah,
still. I mean, this is the one that is gonna haunt me. This is the one that's gonna keep coming back here. So.
Yeah. It's a tricky corner.
Yeah, it is.
And you're braking. Trail it a bit. Okay, that was nice in that release.
A little more composed.
That was good. That was really good, actually. I like that one. Brake firm. Down. Brake. Down. Like a foot later for the turn in. That's all you need. Yeah. We're right there. There you go. Brakes in. Same thing here. A little bit later.
The saying
Pick
is
it
when
up,
the green
right?
flag drops, the IQ drops with it.
See, but that right there, that was the line.
That was the
What-
line.
what you just did right
At least
there.
I got this one right.
Yeah. Nice. Start your trail brake. Let it get set first, and then, yeah, there you go.
I got you, man.
Yep, that was nice.
I felt it.
Brake firm. This guy's going slow. Good shift.
Outside.
Yeah, don't go super wide. There you go. Car brake. Down. A little bit later. Yes. There we go.
It's like it took me a lot to control that.
Yeah, I saw the hands going.
Muscle memory, you know.
And good. Then a little later here. Get the eyes more on that apex. Yeah, a little too much throttle there.
I shortcutted that apex, so I had to find over understeer. I got you, yeah.
Yeah. Put that brake. Alright, we'll slow down here. We're gonna exit on that lap. Straight through the white cones up ahead. Nice job, man. That was good driving out there. You got to work on some advanced stuff. That was cool. How'd you feel?
Good, great. It's like a drug.
Right?
Good instructing, man. I
Thank
really,
you.
you were saying the right things, not saying things that are sort of secondary, which is
Right.
sometimes with instructors, it's like, it's obvious I know that.